So in another episode of what I'm now calling How to Slowly Ruin a Friendship.
Oh my god. It's funny because it's true.
I'm so sorry.
Alright.
I really am. Okay. We just got out of the Haunted House 2. A Haunted House 2, I'm sorry. Not that it fucking matters. For those who don't know what that is, it's the sequel that everyone demanded from the guy from... Fuck, what are they called?
The Wayans Brothers?
The Wayans Brothers. Known for their cinema masterpiece, the Scary Movie series.
Okay. I drank beforehand.
So did I.
Not enough.
Yeah. I'm a lightweight, so...
So here, let's go through a plot breakdown. All right.
There's a plot.
There's a few major points in the plot.
Okay, here's the plot.
Let's knock out the spoilers. The house is haunted.
No, I think the plot is more like one of the Wayne brothers can scream a lot for about an hour and a half. Little under.
The other brother bookends the movie.
And he can say "homie" really annoyingly.
Yes, he can.
Numerous times.
Yes.
And he can also say "cuz" really annoyingly.
Yes.
5,000 times in the span of 2 minutes.
Roughly speaking, yes.
In many ways, it's actually almost impressive.
Anyways, so we start off. I can only assume it's picking up from the last movie. I have never. I did not see the first movie.
Neither did I.
I have not seen any of the scary movie, horror, comedy, spoof things.
No, we had a choice last year. You saw this or Scary Movie 5. We saw Scary Movie 5 instead. Arguably, after seeing this one, I still can't decide which decision was worse.
So...
Hey, we can watch Transcendence or this, Wes. Which one do you prefer?
Yeah, you give me the option of this or Transcendence. I was terrified that after The Lone Ranger, I was gonna hate Johnny Depp again. And I didn't want the world to be like, ah, you hate Johnny Depp? No! That's what the world sounds like to me, apparently.
Or at least the internet.
Yes. That's what the internet sounds like. That's right, Rio 2 reviewer. That's what you sound like.
If he's actually watching this. Watch, we're gonna get very long. Haunted House 2 was the most amazing film ever. You just didn't understand its hidden brilliance.
Oh, please. Everyone who sees this needs to comment with that. Now, all right, so...
The Wayans brothers scream let out a Morse code that can only be deciphered by the true nerds of the franchise. Really disturbing, though, that 5,000 digits of pi.
So, Malcolm's girlfriend is possessed by a demon. Evil... his brother is driving the car. They crash due to some sort of demonic thing. They both come to and make a run for it, leaving the girlfriend in the car, supposedly dead. Jump forward 1 year, because the movie does. And,
feels like a year passed.
Yeah. Malcolm has gotten together with this,
white chick.
Yeah, I don't know what her name is, but he's gotten together with this white chick who...
Who's the only white chick? Oh, no, I take it back. No, she's not.
Well, she's got a daughter.
Yeah, and the other the other people that are supposed to be funny, but really not.
Oh, needless to say, in this new house they move into, spooky stuff continues to happen. There's a little boy with an imaginary friend who's basically some sort of poltergeist.
Which I guess is making fun of Paranormal Activity 3.
Oh, I didn't see it, so okay.
I know that one had imaginary friends, so I'm guessing that's kind of where... There was a couple little things I was like, oh, I forget what movie it's from, but I know that's from a movie. Ha.
I walked into this... I don't watch horror movies, so...
Yeah, I don't watch much either. The ones I have seen for this show have mostly been pretty bad, so but kind of in a funny way.
So he's got that going on.
Basically the opposite of this.
Yeah, the daughter finds this wooden box that on one side says, "Don't open the box, bitch." Another side of it says, "Mashugana oive." There was writing on the other sides, but I couldn't manage to read it. Box has a demon in it. We'll get back to that as the movie goes on. Then there's this weird wooden doll that white chick dating Malcolm finds. We proceed to get a extremely overly long sex scene between Malcolm and the wooden doll.
You know what I've said in the past that Will Ferrell tries way too hard to be funny?
Yeah.
he looks like a fucking Oscar nominee compared to the Wayans brothers. Because, oh dear God, he's trying so goddamn hard to get a laugh.
He is.
Not once does it succeed.
So
I didn't laugh once.
Yep.
The only time I laughed is because the pain had become so great that I had to do something or I was going to explode. And tears were not an option in this particular theater.
Exactly.
Although no one would have blamed me if I did. I was half expecting like a grieving council to be waiting at the end of the movie. Like, it's okay, my child. Come here and we shall shelter you.
So Malcolm finds home movies in the attic, which show this weird...
I'm gonna let you continue. It's like, just to point out, that one stupid joke by the grief counselor, funnier than anything in this fucking movie!
It's true. Give or take. Malcolm fails to first put the film projector together correctly. I actually kind of laughed at that.
I didn't.
But we get to the movie, there's this demon thing trying to kill the family. Over the course of the movie, he watches 3 separate home videos. In each of them, this demon, apparently filming the whole thing, is trying to kill him and fails horribly.
I will admit...
This is, in my opinion, the best part of the movie.
I admit I kind of like those parts, too. I will give credit. Just because the actor who plays the demon guy is, legitimately kind of funny. I will give him credit.
There's discussions of this is a demon named Al Ghul. Totally biting off a Batman villain. So they're trying, like, oh, he's trying to get to our world, so and then he'll kill everyone. I mean, honestly, by halfway through the movie, if not sooner, I'm kind of cheering for Al Ghul. Like, not only do I feel bad for his failures in the videos, but now I want him to, like, come out and, succeed, because I'm really getting tired of this movie.
Because it's such a headache-inducing movie. That's kind of the problem. Because, like, I don't know which Wayne brother it is. I don't care. I just know all he does the entire hour and a half of this movie is just, like, Scaramouche goes, ah! Ah! And, like, tries to bulge out his eyes as wide as he can. Like, I do that. I'm pissed.
He made more money off this than you are off this.
Shut up.
So anyways,
so help us by sharing this video so we can make more money than the Wayans brothers. And
the wooden doll is possessed, starts making his life hell.
And then it's followed by a bunch of him not being funny, pretending like she's a crazy ex.
So the movie comes to a head with them having this demon that's come out of the box the daughter had. It body hops to Malcolm. He winds up horking it back into the box.
Yeah. And then we think the movie's over. And we're like, yes! And then it cuts to the next scene, and we're like, shit! This happened like 3 times.
Yeah, it really did.
We're sitting there like...
That fade to black that lasted just a little too long, and we really hoped it was over. So then we get to...
Sorry, I'm thinking of that Pussycat thing you were talking about earlier. Then.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah. Stand-up comedy routine. Really good stuff. Anyways. Demonic possessed girlfriend from the beginning of the movie, and I'm supposing the movie beforehand comes back, snaps white girlfriend's neck. Cut to other Wayans' brother, who shows up to save his brother in the most cowardly way possible. Discovers the whole family's dead, except the son, who's apparently on a milk carton, so he's gone somewhere. I guess that's set up for the next movie. That's just my estimate right now, calling it.
Please tell me it's not going to be another one.
So,
look,
and that's basically that's the plot of the movie. That's the whole thing for you there.
It's been, I naively thought after last year, after movie 43 and 21 and Over and Die Hard 5 and Smurfs 2 and Grown Ups 2 and all the shitty movies I had to sit through, I thought, you know what? I think I'm okay. I've sat through Legend of Hercules. I've sat through a bunch of shitty movies this year. I think I'm okay. This stuff doesn't affect me much anymore. Wrong. I think
we've caught on to a trend, though.
What's that?
List those movies again.
Numbers?
Exactly. Movies with numbers in them. We haven't had a good one of those since 7.
What about Toy Story 3?
Don't care. You can't play with my childhood like that. That was not okay.
What, Toy Story 3 is a great movie.
Yeah.
It had that really dark scene where they all hold hands and wait to die. You know?
I really thought it was going to cut the credits right there.
You know, get off topic though. Actually, I was talking to a friend of mine who was saying he saw an edit, like a pirated version of the movie where it did fade to black at that scene.
Awesome.
And until he saw like the Blu-ray release, he's like, that's how the movie ends.
Okay, so this movie, in my opinion, it had 2 enjoyable parts.
That's I kind of loosely defined here, but
You've got the 3 home videos with frickin' Al Ghul, who is the most incompetent demon ever. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. So there's Al Ghul, and then there's Gabriel Iglesias as the next door neighbor.
I like Gabriel Iglesias. I do.
I think he...
But, you know, he can do better.
Oh, I'm certain he could be cast for better roles. But I think that, you know, no matter what, the man is funny. And he took what he had in front of him, and he made it as funny as he could.
Even he couldn't do much. I mean, it's a bunch of Mexican jokes.
But he did what he could.
I'm just saying, it's like going to a morgue and trying to resuscitate the nearest drawer. You just can't really pull it off.
Well... Still, that's basically that's what I enjoyed in the movie.
It's just like, oh god, it's like so many stupid racist jokes. It's just so stupid.
It's a lot of racial humor.
I mean,
we're 2 white guys reviewing it, but still.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm trying to think. Well, we have a couple Jews. We have...
not in the car with us.
No, I'm just starting to think, it's like, how diverse is our little group? Now that I'm thinking about it. Well, we have Lisa. She's Filipino, so that counts.
Should see how long you can drag it on before he thinks to mention Raj.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about Raj. It's like, I'm afraid I'm going to guess wrong. Indian, that's it.
There you go. That took you way too long.
It's worth mentioning.
His name is Raj.
We just got out of a haunted house, too. No one comes out of that with the same amount of brain cells they walked in on. Are you like...
I can't take it anymore.
It's like I thought you were like a Jack Nicholson Joker at the end of Batman. We're nothing left but the body and the little speaker that just keeps laughing.
Oh.
That's what we are in this movie. We literally laughed like several times in the movie just purely out of desperation.
Is that or cry? I mean... Oh...
And the fucking chicken fight and the...
Yeah.
And what was the dad from Even Stevens doing here?
The whole movie needed help. I mean, alright, so... That pretty well sums up the plot. That sums up the parts I liked. If you want to see the parts I didn't like, let's go back to the plot.
It's like you need to make an intervention for the film, like, Wayne Brothers, have a seat. What is this about? You need to stop screaming, Wayne Brothers. Now we call you Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Welcome. Alright, so Haunted House 2 is the movie where every gag will run. Whether it's supposed to be a running gag or it should never have been a running gag.
Like the sex scene with the doll and
the sex scene with the doll.
It was just disturbing.
He had to kill a second dog.
That's right, they did kill 2 dogs.
I mean, like, every single joke has to get played at least twice.
Yeah, that's actually true. And now you think about it.
I was waiting for a second chicken.
I'm actually surprised I didn't use a second fucking anvil or like a vault, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And by the way, why do they have vaults on ropes for really no good reason? Hey, we have a vault. This once played Looney Tunes. All right, here we go.
Alright, kids at home, if anyone ever asks you if you want to play Looney Tunes, the right answer is no. My answer is always yes.
Problem is, I can't even make fun of this movie and be funny. It's that bad. Like, it sucks out any joy you could possibly make fun of this. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to steal a line from, what's that improv show?
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, thank you. I can't think right now. I have the dumb. Where it's like, hey, kids, circus acts only ran once. Just fuck me.
No. Watched enough of that in the last hour and a half.
Sorry, I just got Big Lebowski playing in my head now. You see what happens, Wayans? You see what happens? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Mark it as a 0!
You laugh now, we're gonna get a Haunted House 0 in a couple of years.
No, now I just want us to go review The Big Lebowski.
Fuck it, hey, let us go now and watch The Big Lebowski.
Okay. Anything else? You got anything else you want to add to this?
I don't know.
Because I'm out of jokes to make about this movie. I'm out of...
I just kind of want to cry.
Yeah, alright. So, on the upside, though, before the movie started,
we had a lot
of things Micah wants to see. He's gonna kill me.
Nice segue.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, I'll take a hint. Let's get this fucking thing over with.
I mean, unless you have more you want to say about this movie.
If I think about it, I will throw it out there.
Alright. Because I definitely have nothing I want to say.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the fucking chicken?
I don't want to talk about the movie anymore. I've talked about every part of the movie that matters.
Oh, here's the one that really bugged the shit out of me is whoever signed the consent form for that little boy to use swear words in a movie wasn't worth it. It's like a movie you see, like a horror movie where a baby has to cry. It's like, whatever you did to make that baby cry was not worth it for this shitty movie.
I say we should keep an eye on that child actor. Watch as he turns into the next Matt Damon.
I like Matt Damon. Wait, what are you referring to specifically?
I'm just saying, like, he's gonna wind up being something, like, he could wind up an amazing actor, and all of us should be like, wait, he was in what?
Hey, Scarlett Johansson was in fucking North, so anything's possible.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for some breakout role from someone from The Room.
The one thing that can make this movie better if Tommy Wiseau was in it.
Alright, so...
Why, Ghost, why? You're tearing me apart! Anyway. Yeah. Come to think of it, I want to see that fucking Wayne Brothers movie. Wayne Brothers team up with Tommy Wiseau. I would crash my car to get to the movie theater in time to see the midnight release of that. Because something good's got to come out of that.
So it's right up there with her for you, huh? Ah, too soon? Too soon?
Shut up. 22 Jump Street. That's the first one we got.
Alright, so 22 Jump Street. I'm not saying that it's going to be an amazing movie, but movie of the year. No, Channing Tatum is in it. He's apparently a really big deal right now. I really like it when a guy who knows he's a really big deal does something as completely ridiculous as this.
Yeah, give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I mean, it's directed by the same guy who made the Lego Movie, which is one of my favorite comedies of the year.
It's true. So,
and it does have a very self-aware sense of humor.
Yes.
Or at least from the...
I'll give it the benefit of the doubt.
So I'm hopeful, but it does not look like my kind of movie.
Well, it's got one major problem going for it.
What's that?
Numbers in the title. Just saying.
There's gotta be one with a number in it that's good. Toy Story 2.
Yeah, but that was years ago. There have been good movies in the past with numbers in them.
Oh, so you're saying
but
recently?
Like, yeah, last like 2-3 years.
Oh, fuck.
Exactly. All right, so
that happened, and then we got
next up,
A Million Ways to Die in the West.
here we have another number in the title. That being said, I'm really excited for this movie.
I don't know. I'm not a big Seth MacFarlane fan. Like, it's kind of...
He's hit and miss with me, but it's got Neil Patrick Harris, Liam Neeson.
I don't know how they got Liam Neeson to do this. Like, he'll pretty much do fucking anything at this point.
It's got Liam Neeson, like, squaring off against Seth MacFarlane. I want to see this.
But it's like, I don't know, it's one of those things, if you try to take an older culture and leave kind of like modern language in it, to me, it just feels really distracting. Like the whole, if I was a black guy, this would be like the greatest prank on me or something like that. And it's like, isn't this the same culture where every black person was a slave?
Depending where in the West, like what period, because it goes across that line of whether or not slavery was a thing still.
Fair enough. I don't know much about the history.
They certainly didn't have, equal treatment, but,
Yeah. That'd be an interesting crossover. A Million Ways to Die in the West, crossover 12 Years a Slave. I apologize to anyone.
I believe they call that Django.
Okay, what I said was bad. That was fucking worse.
I'm sorry.
I suddenly don't feel as guilty now. I was about to apologize. Now I think you need to do... Vampire Academy, sorry.
There we go. All right.
What we really needed was a 50-foot lightning penis sword.
Honestly, yes. This movie needed a 50-foot lightning penis sword.
You already can see one.
Hell, it would have been better with a 30-foot lightning penis sword.
Or just a lightning penis sword in general, really. Not really.
You just... I'm not going in there.
Don't. I realized what boundary I crossed after I said it. I was like, don't give them ideas. They're still gonna keep making fucking movies.
That Freudian slip. It's when you say one thing and mean your mother.
Fucking hate that joke.
All right, next
A
preview.
psychology major that month makes me die just a little bit inside. He laughs to hide the pain. Is basically my philosophy on life.
It's one of my favorite cards in the game of Munchkin. It's the Freudian slippers.
God damn it. All right. Neighbors. Elisa wants to see this one. I do not.
Neighbors.
It was a Seth Rogen movie with...
Right, with the frat house next door.
Zac Efron. Because its acting resume is so good. The airbag gags makes me laugh. I'll give it that.
Airbag gags were funny. I'm not gonna lie. That looked good.
The rest of it, though... Would college students even know who Robert De Niro is?
Yes.
Let alone all the movies that make a party
We
out
are
of it.
college students.
But we're also movie buffs. I'm just saying, would it be a cool thing to do to have a Robert De Niro party?
Yes. Absolutely. A Robert De Niro party is always cool.
So which one gets to be the one for the big wedding?
Gilbert Godfrey parties. Oh, not so cool.
I would kind of want to go just to record all the voices for like.
I'd have some fun.
Just go, Iago, and everything. What? I can't do Gilbert Godfrey.
I'm not even gonna try it. All right, so that one I'll have to drink beforehand, but I may go.
I don't get that kind of humor. I really don't. And Zac Efron can't act for shit. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why would you build a fraternity next to a residential area, by the way? Not residential. Am I using the right word?
Building a fraternity in a neighborhood?
Thank you.
Yes. It's all of our Greek houses near campus are built in a neighborhood.
You get my... Fuck it.
Go home, Michael. You're drunk.
I'm not drunk. I just saw a haunted house, too.
Say it exactly like that to the judge.
I will. He'll dismiss my case. Because he'll try watching. He's like, you know what? I get it. Case closed.
All right.
And last one. Think Like a Man 2. This is the third time I've seen this goddamn trailer.
So we are at 3 out of 4 previews have numbers in the titles.
Well, technically this one's 2 with TOO, so...
Don't care. It's a sequel.
Did you see the first one? I didn't even know this franchise existed until I saw the trailer for this.
Yeah, no, I saw the first one.
Is it any good? How's this one look in comparison? Significantly less optimistic. I'm just gonna say this. I don't get why, like, we're adult. This people are supposed to be adults. Why are the girls and the boys competing over who can have a better time? How does that make any sense? Explain this to me, Wes. At this point, I'm so confused with life.
Michael, when you're older, you'll get to go to some bachelor parties. I like how you're not even fully in the shot as you do that.
I don't need to be. It says all I need to say about your extremely condescending jackass statement.
No, competitions between the genders happen all the time.
But it seems like such a stupid thing to have a competition.
Oh, it's a totally stupid thing. You know what else is stupid? Stupid things out there? Roller coasters are stupid things. Eating a large pizza is a stupid thing.
Where are you going with this?
Stupid things are fun. Riding a mechanical bull is a stupid thing.
And that's also how AFE has managed to stay on the air for 20 years. Stupid things, and now we have Iron Jackass as a camera.
Making a Wayans Brother movie is a stupid thing.
But it's also not fun.
Doing it was fun.
Not so much watching it.
No, that apparently crossed the line.
It's kind of like recording and showing off a video of your kindergarten's Christmas play. Where, as a parent, I'm sure you at least are proud of your child for watching. You show that to anyone else, then they can go, so many awkward versions of the Jesus play do I have to watch? Because I think what one comedian described is like, how many times I sit there and go, it's like, that's Limbo Jesus, by the way.
I'm gonna be honest, if I have my kid, they come to me, they're 5 years old, 4 years old, they're in kindergarten, they're like, Dad, we're gonna do a Christmas play. Apparently my kid sounds a lot like the internet. We're doing the nativity scene. I don't know which part to try out for. I'm dressing up my kid as the Hanukkah zombie.
And get instantly kicked out of the church. Like, get out.
It's gonna be great. And if the church I go to is not instantly entertained and on board with the idea of having Hanukkah zombie as part of the nativity, I'm finding a new church.
I think one of the best ideas, same comedian says, you know, we have tons of Christmas classics made plays out of. A Wonderful Life, Die Hard. Die Hard would make a wonderful Christmas play, because who wouldn't want to see a little 5-year-old dressed up as John McClane going yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, in a cardboard cutout of the Nakatomi Plaza.
Yes. Die Hard is the ultimate Christmas movie.
It is indeed. It's my new tradition to watch it every year, and apparently do a review of another one every year now.
Yeah, no, I Die Hard, the animated How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yes.
Year Without a Santa Claus.
I've seen that one.
Elf.
I never liked Elf.
I liked Elf. It's one of 2 Will Ferrell comedies I really loved.
What's the other one?
Stranger Than Fiction.
I actually heard that's a good one.
It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Okay, we're talking about fucking Christmas. So we've said all we had to say.
We're done.
We're done.
Thank you all for checking it out. If you, too, feel like going out to see A Haunted House 2, chances are you don't watch these reviews. But if you do and still want to go see A Haunted House 2,
we can't help you.
God save you.
We've done all we can. At this point, you have to just save yourself. So,
right.
On a side note, support these so we can actually make more money than the Wayans brothers. And
we can make money off these?
I know, I'm still trying to figure out how. Apparently it requires viewers. It's kind of weird. Anyway, By the way, thank you for those who do watch our videos. And
Hi, Mom. No, my mother doesn't watch these.
Good
Lord, I hope my mother doesn't watch these. Oh, man.
On that note,
I gotta go call my mom.
It was his mom. Anyway.
I will end you.
That's what
Tune in next time when I explain why he's still single.
That's what your mother said. Anyway.
Go graduate high school.